Alright folks, so this is just a follow-up on the earlier video I did today. Basically I explained this was accumulation, and I was looking for a target, but it didn't go there. Instead, it didn't go there during the day. It went there now, 9 o'clock, 9:30 at night, and this was all like a very interesting campaign. So this right here is their accumulation, and it was very likely because as you can see on the group chart over here, aka the truth chart, price is going higher. Okay, and over here it's basing out. So it was just a matter of time for the Dow to follow the rest of the pack. So over here you have a rally, pullback rally, and it comes back, does a spring over here, and then I'm looking at the supply and comes over here, and I thought they were going to absorb and go higher, but they were unable to. All right, right over here, I thought it was going to absorb this overhead supply and go higher, but it turned out it couldn't do it, and it basically led to a pullback, a deep pullback that tested the accumulation area, and then all of a sudden this buying came in, and then they're holding here. So this is the accumulation, this is the attempted markup, but it basically pulled back, shook out using a spring, and tested and just couldn't go higher. Tried to absorb, failed, went right back to support and accumulation. Then tested, retested, and these guys just waited their asses off. Waited till um, after hours where it's easier to push prices up and down, right? Because you don't have so many traders. And look what happened. They just rallied the whole damn thing up right to the profit target. I thought this was going to happen during the day, but instead this correction occurred, and it was easier for them to move it into the evening session. Alright, now this has to be coordinated with the accumulation distribution chart, aka tape reading chart. Alright, now take a look at this distribution up here. This distribution you can see is with the hourly chart, like right over here. Okay, so this box right here is distribution. So this distribution occurred, it went down to the cause had its effect, and now you had your accumulation, aka cause, and you had target 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Price hits the target, but and I explained, like in the prior video, you see that this area, this range, these levels right here, there was a very heavy volume buildup, and then you had this is the biggest volume in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 bars. That's meaningful. Alright, that's meaningful. You had volume build up here, and then volume breaking out here. Okay, now the problem is they pulled back and held it until nighttime, until 9:30 at night, and then went to the target. Okay, instead of just rally, pull back, rally, it was rally, correct, shake out, go all the way back, and then go to the target. So that was unless you're holding the position into the evening, because all of this occurred like between 11 and 12 o'clock, around 12 o'clock. So this target hit at around 9:30 or something, or 9, whatever time it is now. So this is really important because this is how a campaign is conducted. Okay, and what's exciting about it is, initially you read about it in the Wyckoff course, in that swing trading course, the study of how a campaign is conducted. And when you're looking at it or reading it, it's very theoretical, you know. But now when you see it, it's real. Meaning when you experience it, it's it kind of comes to life where you can see the accumulation, the volume, the breakout into markup, the test, the LPS, and then going to the profit target, and then doing the count, and then price going to the count. just like it did before, right here. So I think this is, I recommend this for other people too, to really coordinate the different types of charts, because in my opinion, you can't do this without coordinating the different type of charts. It's just not possible. Like, you need the count, right, to know what the target's going to be or possibly going to be, and you need the trend, the turning point. You need the higher time frame to identify good levels where price tests or does a spring and then accumulates. So all of that comes together, and then when you put it all together, you can see, how a campaign is conducted, just like the title of that study. So that's really the point. Now we'll see like what happens, because again, if you take a look here, price now is tagging a resistance area, right? So price is tagging a resistance area. It's Is it going to go through it? Is it going to absorb it? Or is there going to be distribution here for it to go lower? These possibilities have to materialize. Something's going to materialize. So we want to take a look at all the different charts, and not just the bar chart or the wave chart, but the P&F chart, and see what type of behavior occurs, specifically absorption, distribution, reaccumulation, or something along those lines, or continued markup, or an upthrust. Any of those things can occur, right? But see if the charts are able to show what the operator is trying to do, and then having the skill to execute alongside him. So that's what's interesting. Anyway, take care. Bye.